For those who do not know what we're doing today on stream, for those who are not aware, boom. We are voting on everybody's favorite Pokemon, not only from each generation, but of each type in each generation. Some of these will be very easy, but then you get to stuff like, yeah. So this one's gonna be much more highly contentious. Again, I'm the officiator of the poll. I will decide the 5 based on what I see in the chat. Here's the normal types from Gen 1. Right off the bat, I see a million people saying Eevee. I'm seeing a couple Snorlax, quite a few Snorlax and Eevee. So at the very least, Snorlax and Eevee will get in there. Chansey, Chansey, Chansey. I'm seeing one person spam Chansey. Snorlax is the most normalest normal to ever normal. That is true. That much is actually very, very true. So we have Eevee, Snorlax, Persian, Chansey, and Porygon. Those are the 5 normal types for Gen 1. We are voting on these right now, and we can see the poll. This is exactly why I pulled the chat out like that. Perfect. This is exactly what we all needed. Eevee is very, very quickly taking this. I'm gonna say with 1 minute, half the poll is gone. Eevee is very clearly in the lead. Personally, I like Snorlax. I advocate Snorlax. Guys, Eevee is currently in the lead. We only have like 5 seconds left. It looks like Eevee's gonna take it. The Gen 1 normal type of choice, according to the Zackingball Twitch chat, is Eevee. Eevee is an industry plant. Oh my God. We're on to the fire types of Gen 1, everybody. Here's all the Gen 1 fire types. Let's put Arcanine in there. Let's get Vulpix. We're gonna put Arcanine and Vulpix. Those two seem to be very much popular. I saw some Growlithe as well. Magmar, Cunty, Choker. Chat, 1 in the chat if you second Magmar. Does anybody here second Magmar, or is it just Timmy Slimmy? Please, anybody. Oh my God, okay, so Kitty seconds Magmar. Okay, so it looks like the options will be Vulpix, Ninetales, Growlithe, Arcanine, and Magmar. All right, everyone, Gen 1 Fire poll is up right off the bat here. Let's see how these votes start to pour in. It's tied right now, Arcanine versus Ninetales. They love to see the canines go at it. This vote is very close, guys. I'm gonna throw my hat into the ring here. As it is a democratic process, I also get a vote, and I like Ninetales. Ninetales is my favorite. And by a single vote. If you don't vote Arcanine, you're racist. Timmy Slimmy, wait, please stop. No, don't cancel me. Everybody, if you're mad about any of these results, you gotta rally troops and you gotta get them in here. Ninetales is taking it as the favorite fire type from Gen 1. Guys, this is the biggest category we might run into here. All the Gen 1 water types. There are too many water types. Water is gonna be contentious because they're pretty and colorful. I see a lot of Slowbro love in the chat right out the bat. Lapras, I see a couple people saying Lapras as well. Psyduck, Kitty Lemieux, Hard-on, Psyduck. We have Vaporeon, Psyduck, Slowbro, Starmie, and Lapras. We have 1 minute on the timer. Get your votes in right now. Water is a very, very, very close race across the board. Waters are gonna be some of the biggest bloodbaths we've ever seen. Turn that water red, everybody. I want to see you fighting. Right off the bat, we got Psyduck with 5, tying with Slowbro for first place. Lapras and Vaporeon very close behind. Lapras making it a 3-way tie for first. We need to start screening everybody for valid voter registration. We need to make sure they're legally allowed to vote. Tied for first, Slowbro and Psyduck. I vote for Lapras. That's my democratic process. Go. One more. Oh! We have a 3-way tie. Everybody who voted Vaporeon or Starmie, I'm so sorry, it was a hard-fought election. Anybody who voted Vaporeon or Starmie is going to have to vote again. Run it back. 8 votes on Slowbro, 4 for Psyduck, 7 on Lapras. Psyduck slipping very slightly. Lapras right now taking it with my vote. Lapras with 13 votes. Slowbro needs 5 more to take the lead again. 14 on Lapras. Lapras is the favorite. I did not vote illegally. I get 1 vote. Moving on, grass types, everybody. Grass types. I'm putting Ivysaur in the ring. Ivysaur is in there. I don't give a fuck. Let's see, Vileplume's getting love. Holy shit. Guys, here's who we're love for Tangela. Oh my God, Tangela. Tangela getting some love out of nowhere. We have Ivysaur, Vileplume, Bellsprout, Tangela. Who's our fifth one? Harris is burning. I'm gonna say Exeggutor for the 5th one. It's very split. This is gonna be another big one. Water and grass are gonna be like height races. These are gonna be huge. Here we go. Out the gate, 1 on Vileplume, 2 on the Vileplume, 4 for Ivysaur out the gate. I'm obviously voting Ivysaur. That's my baby. It's tied again, 10 votes to 10. Ivysaur versus Vileplume. Oh my god. Ivysaur choose sheet metal. Yes, she does. And she's so good at it. Guys, one more vote will decide this. Someone said you had your tattoo removed. I saw you downtown singing the blues. Okay, well, Vileplume wins somehow. Pikachu, Raichu, and Zapdos, those 3. Jolteon, okay. I'll second Jolteon. It's moving so fast. No one can see that I like men. Right here? Interesting. All right, we have Pikachu, Raichu, Magneton, Jolteon, and Zapdos. All right, everyone vote in the electric type poll. Let's see who is going to take it. Raichu, we have Raichu with 7? 7 on Raichu, oh my god. Me personally, I do like Zapdos. I will be voting for Zapdos and endorsing Zapdos for this race. Raichu very heavily in the lead here with 14 votes. Raichu is definitely taking it, guys. Raichu absolutely took that, that's fair. And this one, guys, we don't even have to deliberate. Jacksquirt, here are the 5 for ice types. We're just gonna put these 5 in. We have Dugong, Cloyster, Jinx, Lapras, and Articuno. Lapras doesn't count. We're not gonna put Lapras in this one, actually. We're not gonna put Lapras in. Oh, never mind. Jinx out the gate with 5 of the votes. 10 of the votes. Jinx threw the first brick. Y'all are so gay. I love Desgong, he's my baby. 17 votes on Jinx, it's over. Dugong needs your support. Voting against Jinx is homophobic. Guilty. Jinx shitted on him. Fighting types, this one should be relatively easy. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Poliwrath are locked in. Do we want Mankey or Primeape? Mankey, Primeape, oh. I'm seeing a lot more for Primeape, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with Primeape. And then, do we want Machop, Machoke, or Machamp? Which one? Poliwrath was fighting for bear rights, but no one was. Choke. Okay, Machoke. All right, guys, that's it. We're locked in. 19 on Machoke, make that 20. I vote Machoke. I don't know what to tell you. Machoke slayed that. Machoke swept this shit. I forgot that Gen 1 poison types were quite abundant. Guys, I remember this because it's stupid that poison is the most common type in Kanto. Nidorino, oh my god, the Nidorino. The OG poison in the beginning of the game, you're so right. Arbok, my queen. I see multiple people saying Venonat, so honestly, Venonat's gonna go in there. Nidoking, I'm so sorry. I see a lot more for Nidoking than for, than Nidorino. I'm so sorry to Timmy Slimmy. I'm so sorry. So I see Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Arbok, Venonat, I've seen quite a few people, and Zubat. Everyone vote! Everyone vote! I am a little bit biased. I must say, I am a little bit biased. I do have an affinity for Zubat. That is where my celebrity endorsement is going to be going. I love Zubat. We are tied, Nidoking and Nidoqueen. You cannot stop the king and the queen. We have 30 seconds left in this vote. There are 8 votes for each of them. Someone's got to break this tie. 9 on Nidoking and Nidoqueen, 5 Arbok and Zubat, and 4 for Venonat. They all put up a good fight, but Nidoking's taking it 10-9? Oh! This was misogynistic, yeah. Anyways, onto ground type. I see Sandslash, 1 for Onix, Cubone, okay, multiple for Cubone, multiple for Sandslash so far. Cubone for everything she's been through and she's still battling. That's exactly. Chat, do we think one for Geodude, 2 for Golem? The zeros are funny. I saw a lot more buzz in the chat between Geodude and Golem, but I definitely think I saw more 1s than 2s. Actually, that's wrong. No. I think Golem had more support. We have Sandslash, Doug Trio, Golem, Onix, and Cubone. Votes are up. Let's see. We got 3 for Sandslash out the gate. Cubone tying it up. I celebrity endorse Cubone as favorite ground type. Cubone takes the Q throne. Wait, that's cute. I like that. Unfortunately, I think Sandslash won't be able to take it. It looks like Cubone will be our favorite. Bada bing, and that's the most expected one. On to flying types. Oh, I thought it was just Charizard. I'm like, they're rigging it. Farfetch'd, that's whack. Is it? I've seen a lot of people saying Farfetch'd. A lot of people. Let's see who people. I see a lot of love for Scyther, Pidgeot. I see Pidgeot more than Pidgeotto. All right, we have Butterfree, Pidgeot, Scyther, Farfetch'd, and Gyarados. Flying type, let's go everybody, go. Farfetch'd fetches the gold, that's so fetched. Free Butterfree. We have 8 votes for Farfetch'd somehow, 7 on Pidgeot, 6 for Butterfree, 1 on the Gyarados. Poor Gyarados, Scyther. You know what, honestly, I advocate so hard for Butterfree. That thing is cute. Farfetch'd is winning! Farfetch'd won somehow. So sad. This is so sad. On to psychic types. Let's see what we got. I see Alakazam, Slowpoke, a Mew, okay. Starmie, Mew, Mew. Everyone wanting Mew, multiple for Starmie. Kadabra, multiple for Kadabra or Alakazam, okay. We're gonna go with Alakazam, Slowbro, Starmie, Mr. Mime, and Mew. Guys, this one's gonna be very contentious, I think. We got 3 for Starmie, 4 for Starmie now, 3 on Mew. Get your votes in quickly, quickly, quickly. We got a minute on the timer, 45 seconds left here. We got 7 for Starmie. I'm celebrity endorsing halfway through this race to say I'm voting for Starmie for best psychic type. I do love me some Starmie. We are tied 11 to 11, Mew and Starmie. Who will be taking it? Who will be taking it? We're doing a revote. We have 13 to 13 tie. Starmie's a full ass Gemsona. Exactly. I don't know what that means, but yes. Mew with 15. Starmie slipping behind slightly. It's 18 to 14. Mew 15. Starmie had quite a dedicated base, but unfortunately Mew has that payola. Mew for the basic earlies. Let's go. I knew the silent majority wins again. Scyther is the easiest layout. I think Scyther definitely goes in there. Justice for Butterfree. Okay, I'm seeing a lot for Butterfree, a lot for Scyther. I saw some for Pinsir. Butterfree, no competition. That's yeah, well. Paris, I saw some for Paris too, yeah. All right, we have our 5. We have our 5, Kitty Lemieux. Everyone get ready, go. Bug type vote, let's go. Bug type vote, Scyther, Butterfree, Pinsir, Beedrill, and Paris. Everybody get your votes in. Right out the bat, 3 votes on Scyther, 2 for Butterfree, 10 on Scyther. 11 Scyther, Pinsir with the 1, Beedrill with the 3. Guys, my favorite is actually design-wise Beedrill. We are tied for first between Scyther and Butterfree. We have 30 seconds left in this vote. 14 on Scyther, 13 for Butterfree. We're tied between the 2. Oh, and now we need a revote. Boom, the final vote between Scyther and Butterfree, everybody. 10 to 13, the votes are pouring in. 14 on Scyther now, 13 for Butterfree. Very, very close here. 19 on Scyther, 13 for Butterfree. Butterfree deserves to be free. Butterfree is cuter, that's true. 15, guys. 5 more votes for Butterfree to take over Scyther, strengthening its lead 20 to 15 here. And Scyther takes the bug spot. Masked Pokemon wins in Gay Chat again. Seek help, y'all. Rock types, this one will be a Kia Olympics, everybody. Who's ready? Rhydon, multiple for Rhydon. Onyx, multiple for Onyx is coming through. Butterfree, no, Dom, Butterfree's on here. So no one gives a fuck about Geodude or Graveler or Golem. So we have our 5 already picked. Guys, vote, just vote. Vote right now, that's the vote. Go, go. I see a love for all of these choices here, but Omastar is currently in the lead with 8 of the votes. Omastar, our Ammonite Fossil Pokemon, will be taking this. Very close race across the board though. Praise Helix, everybody. Hashtag bottoms for Kabutops. Well, moving on to ghost types, this one's very easy. Here we go, we have Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, that's it. Gengar taking a very clear lead out the gate. Ghastly left with 0 votes. 9 votes on Gengar, 3 for Haunter, 10 for Gengar. 15 on Gengar, 6 on Haunter. Ghastly left with nothing. Ghastly left dead. There we go, with 17 votes to 9 to 0. Gengar is the favorite of the ghost types. Once again, we are going to be voting for 1 line of Pokemon between 3. We have Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. I have a feeling I already know who's gonna win based on just the chat, like what I know about my chat. Dragonair, Dragonite, Dragonair very quickly taking the lead. I'm going to quickly get it out there that I endorse Dragonair as the winner of the Dragon type category. It's elegant, it's beautiful, it's got a little pearl. We have 1 vote for Dratini, 6 on Dragonite, but Dragonair's 20. That is an insurmountable amount of votes here. It's very clearly Dragonair. Dark type, I'm actually just going to leave entirely blank because they have this shit. They have this shit, and this is nonsense. These aren't real Pokemon. So we'll be voting between Magnemite and Magneton for steel types. There's only the 2 of them. Dragonair, so the election voting was rigged. 1 in the chat for Magnemite, 2 in the chat for Magneton. Just go. Yeah, a lot of 2s. A lot more 2s than 1s here. So we're gonna just say Magneton. Moving on to Fairy type. Fairy poll is up, everybody. Get your votes in now. May I call you Jiggly? You may not. Thank you so much for asking. All right, let's see. We got 9 on Jigglypuff, 10, 11 for Jigglypuff. I'm personally gonna go ahead and say I like Clefairy better. I will be voting for Clefairy in this vote. Nobody's gonna be able to stop Jigglypuff from taking this one. It looks as though it's Jigglypuff. That's okay. Now we get to vote on our favorite starter. Blastoise gang, Squirtle, Bowler, Ivy. I'm sorry, I'm fighting. No, we're fighting. I see some for Charmander. I see 2 for Charmander now. We have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Blastoise, and Pikachu. Let's see who gets the most votes. I'm obviously going to endorse Ivysaur. That's my baby. Eevee, the timeline is healing. Blastoise with 6 votes? 7? No. This isn't the fact. No, everyone vote for Ivysaur. Blastoise game lock in. Vote 10 on 2, 3 more. No, Blastoise is gonna win. Okay. We're just gonna move right on past that one, yeah. Oh my God, and now we have 19 options to choose between for our favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. If we include starters and legends and not the gimmick forms, we're left with 20. So we're gonna do 5 votes total to find our favorite from Gen 1. Round 1 for the final for best Gen 1 Pokemon, everybody. Here we go, we have Eevee, Ninetales, Lapras, Vileplume, and Raichu. Get your votes in. This is very muy importante. Lapras with 6 votes out the gate, 7 votes out the gate. Ninetales has 4 votes. 9 votes on Ninetales. Now we're tied up 10-10. 11, 12 for Lapras, and it looks like Lapras is taking round 1. Round 2 is live, everybody. Get your votes in here. Nidoking is currently in the lead with 8 votes. Jinx right behind, tying it up just now with 8. Jinx with 9. Tying it up 9-9. Who is taking it? Nidoking with 10. Nidoking takes round 2. I'm so sorry. Jinx, Machoke, Cubone, Farfetch'd, sashay away. Round 3 for best Gen 1 Pokemon. Mew, Scyther, Omastar, Gengar, Dragonair. Out the gate here we have Gengar, 3 votes, tying it up with Dragonairs. It could be either Gengar or Dragonair still. Get those votes in. Every vote counts here. 11 votes on Gengar, 7 for Dragonair. Stay in line. Stay in line. No, it's over. Gengar wins. The poll is up, everybody. Round 4. Let's go. Mewtwo taking 1 vote. 3 votes here at the lead. Mewtwo with 5. I'm going to give my celebrity endorsement for this 4th round of best Gen 1 Pokemon. I will be giving it to Blastoise here. Mewtwo with 9 votes. Quickly taking the lead, 10 votes on Mewtwo, 11 votes on Mewtwo, and it appears as though Mewtwo with 12 votes has taken it. This means our final round here, guys, is between Lapras, Nidoking, Gengar, and Mewtwo. Here we go, guys. It's the final round. Lapras, Nidoking, Gengar, Mewtwo. Who will be taking the favorite of all the Gen 1 Pokemon? Get your votes in. This is the one that matters most. This one matters most. Gen 1 is done after this. We have 5 votes on Mewtwo, 6 coming out strong for Gengar, 4 on Lapras, 6 on Lapras. Nidoking is out of this race at this point. 8 for Gengar, 5 on Mewtwo, 9 for Gengar. I'm giving my celebrity endorsement to Lapras. Boom. Tying us up 10-10. Mewtwo starting to slip quite significantly out of this race with only 5 votes. We still have 25 seconds left in this vote. Let's go, everybody. Get your votes in. Every vote matters. 12 votes on Gengar now, beating Lapras out by 2. And the winner for Zackingball Twitch chat favorite Gen 1 Pokemon goes to Gengar. It was a tight race, everybody, but Gengar has taken it.